So we got dividing fractions video here. We got several different examples, so we're gonna go through these, and if you need to rewind them and look over them again a few times, not rewind, just start it over again a few times, watch it again, go ahead and do so. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first one here, 4/5 divided by 6/7. Okay, so what we're actually gonna do, you technically never divide fractions, you multiply the opposite. So we're going to change this division into multiplication, and we're going to use the reciprocal of this is what we call it, which is the opposite of that. Okay. Now, once you do that, you just multiply straight across. 4 times 7, 28. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay. We got to reduce this. This is not in simplest form. Greatest common factor is 2 of these right here. Divide each one by 2. 28 divided by 2 is 14. 30 divided by 2 is 15. So there's your answer for that one. Okay. All right, we're going to move to the next one. 5 divided by 1/2. So it's a little bit different here. Technically, we're still dividing fractions. This is technically what we need to do. Go ahead and put it over 1. This is 5/1 divided by 1/2. So it's kind of looking similar to what we just did up there. So we're going to bring this down. 5/1. Multiply, we're going to use the reciprocal of this, 2/1. Multiply straight across. 5 times 2 is 10. 1 times 1 is 1, and we're going to reduce that, and we're going to get 10. Okay. All right, the next one. 4/5 divided by 7. It's going to be very similar to the one we did right here. We're going to go ahead and put this 7/1. Bring this down, 4/5, multiply times 1/7. Remember, you got to use the reciprocal of that. You got to flip it upside down. Okay. Multiply straight across. 4 times 1 is 4. 5 times 7 is 35. Okay. All right, we're going to move over to this. It's a little bit different. We're going to got a fraction divided by a mixed number. Okay, so we got like an extra step, but it's all good. Okay. 3/4. You're going to bring this down because technically we're not changing anything yet. We're going to change this number to a improper fraction. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is 10. 10/3. Now we've got it kind of got like we did over here, dividing fractions. Okay. 3/4 divided by 10/3. We're going to bring this down. Times 3/10. Remember, you got to use the reciprocal for that. Okay. Multiply straight across. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 10 is 40. And there's the answer for that one. 9/40. Okay. Alright, now we got one more. Very similar to the one we just did. It's just got our mixed number is in a different direction, different place. Okay, so we're going to change this to an improper fraction. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. 9/2 divided by 4/5. Now we kind of got it in the same format as we do this right here. Okay. So you're going to bring this down. 9/2. Change this to multiplication. Use the reciprocal of 5/4. Now we're just going to multiply straight across. 9 times 5 is 45. 2 times 4 is 8. Now you can leave it like that depending on your teacher, but we can reduce that, okay? So this says 45 divided by 8. Okay? So we know 8 is going to 45 5 times. That's your whole number. With 5 left over. 5/8. Now to check it, we'll just multiply it across. 40. 8 times 5 is 40. 40 plus 5 is 45/8. So there's your answer on that one. So remember, this is dividing fractions.